Hey survivors, what's up? I hope you guys are having a fantastic week so far. Sorry guys on not uploading last Friday. I've been sick. I mean, it's just been rough. I'm getting over it, so we're doing good. But today I've got a build for you. I've been playing quite a bit of PEI recently, just in creative servers. It's a lot of fun just to play in creative and, you know, fight people at their hardest because, of course, everybody can get their own stuff and stuff. So, I mean, it truly is harder PvP than just being in standard survival game mode. So anyway, I have been playing a lot of PEI, and so I have a base build for you here that's at the Summerside military base, as you guys can tell. This is a simple base, okay? We're gonna build a base inside of this tunnel. And we're gonna do a couple things to the outside as well to make this strong. And a lot of people don't build here because they can't put floor patterns or floor pieces here on the road, but of course there's ways around everything, and so we're gonna build a pretty cool base here, and hope you guys enjoy this video. Alright, so let's go ahead and work on the kind of the entrance to the military base tunnel side here. We're gonna put a metal floor starting up here, and we want the metal floor to kind of look like it's gonna clip into the tunnel itself. So if we put it right here, I believe it'll clip into the tunnel if we keep building. Now this is going to produce a little bit of a ledge, which obviously the ledge will be fine. We're going to have to protect that though. Alright. Cool, that's really all we need to put. We could make it go over if we wanted, but let's not. So now we have this massive wall just kind of covering it. It's really cool. It's like a, I don't know, it's like a dam. But yeah, we're going to use this up here, and we're going to build a little bit of defense up here as well. So yeah, this is going to be the start of the base. Alright, so I'm going to put some pillars up here, and this is going to be kind of where our entrance to the base is. I'm going to do this. A couple pillars. I don't know if I can get one in there. Cool. We'll use some of this for like putting down like ramparts so we can kind of look out. Now let me put down our doorway here. We're going to put walls in, those are ramparts. We're going to put the walls, which are these, put one there, okay? And then we're going to put one here. Awesome. So now you have, oh, piss. All right, one second. So now we have this little circled off entrance here, which is really awesome. Now we're going to go ahead and put ramparts in here, and I know a lot of you guys are like, okay, why aren't you going to use posts? Why are you using pillars? We're actually going to build another little roof off of these pillars, which will be good from keeping enemies from just jumping off the top of the hill onto the top, because that would actually be pretty bad. Put our roofs up, as you can see. Oh, there's no pillar here. If there's not a pillar, you guys don't have to have all your pillars down. You can still run the roof across as long as you are pushing off of that. I don't even have to have pillars over here, and I can still run the roof. See? Just a little tip for all of you who didn't know. Let's go ahead and add it on this side. Cool. Alright, now we're going to pop our door in here. We're going to use a vault. Vaults are actually pretty strong. And having this sign here is actually kind of a bit of an advantage, just because it's something else that gets in the way from people trying to shoot down your door if they're shooting from a distance. So yeah, now we have kind of this good solid structure here that it's going to be harder for people to raid from this angle, of course. There needs to be more to it though, obviously. We gotta add to this because anybody can easily pop down on top of your roof here, blow through it with a C4. So let's work on that. Let's kind of beef this up a bit. So I've placed all these pillars here, and we're going to use this for another defense room. Now we've ran into another issue, the fact that I can't put a pillar down over here. This is obviously going to be a problem, right? Not really, because all I need is enough to set up 4 pillar setup, I think, and then I'm allowed to put the roof panels all the way across. So we're going to fill this up again with pillars, and then I'm going to add in the roof. We got the last of the roof that we're putting up here. Alright, now as you can see, this is going to create some good protection from the roof. We might have an issue here, but look at that. Fixed. Alright, I love it. Alright, so we have this pretty solid room here. Let's kind of fill in these gaps just in case people try to do some crazy business. There we go. And this will all clip into the ground, which is good. We want that. There we go. So we're going to fill this room up here with sentries. Just because we can. And it'll be pretty sturdy, pretty strong here. Shoot down at the enemies. As well, if somebody tries to come in through the roof, hopefully your sentries will pick them up. So that's going to be kind of our goal with that. I'm going to put windows here. That way we can have shutters and keep them open just in case we want to shut them at any point. Alright, let's go ahead and put shutters in our windows here. Now usually I do one-way glass. One-way glass works. They're real easy to shoot out though. That's the problem with one-way glass. If it's high caliber weapon like a Nikarev, Dragon Fang, players are able to shoot out the one-way glass. So I don't know if I'm slowly making the transition to shutters. I can't give you definite on that. Let's go ahead and put a doorway here and then set down another vault. And then this will be our top floor. Let's kind of work down here now because we had to put a little bit more up here so we can build that. We need to obviously build a doorway, one-way entrance so people can get in. Let's just kind of put it on the same side. Oops. The moment you screw everything up, put the doorway in. Now this doorway is going to work. Look at that. You have to slide on through it, but it will work. And then the cool thing is, there we go, put our door back. Now we can also, we can also jump in, I think. Look, yep, we can jump in the top floor. So that's pretty cool. I like that. All right, we're going to go ahead and wall this off here, just up until where we had our ramparts. That way people just can't kind of, build up and kind of walk in. Let's put a wall here. That way, it's just too close to the edge. That way people don't have to worry about it. Of course, we're going to put claim flags, guys. That's like the go-to. We're going to spam claim flags everywhere. That way people can't build into this base. Alright, cool. So that's how the front portion looks as of right now. We're going to keep working. No, we're not done. We're going to put down a barbed wire fence, a privacy fence. You don't want people getting too close. So let's kind of glitch it into this rock here, this boulder. And then let's put this down. Now, the thing is with privacy fences here, I probably won't call them that. The thing with this is that if you put a sentry behind it, it'll still shoot. So that's good. That's what we want. So we're going to put a couple sentries back there just to keep it a little bit more protected. I'll fix that. Don't worry. All right, cool. So we built our fence here. Now, the reason we put this fence is that way people just can't walk up and place C4s down here. Obviously, your weakest point of your base is right stinking there. Because I don't know if the sentries up there will get it, and if the enemy was to shoot out the sentries you put down here, that's your weak point. So you need to watch that, okay? Let's go ahead and get in there and add in our sentry. Alright, there we go. I placed all of the sentries. All the sentries inside of the fence, all the sentries on the second floor and the third floor. So let's go up here real quick. We'll open all these shutters. Now, of course, you don't want to be a noob, and you don't want to put your generator outside with your sentries. You don't want to put them in the room with your sentries. You actually want to put them in another room. We're going to use an industrial generator. That way it'll power everything. And we're going to put it on the other side of this wall inside of the tunnel. Alright, now that we kind of have this set up, we're going to work on the inside portion of the base. So, again, this part here is obviously going to be your weakest part. So, what we're going to do is set up a ladder and then maybe set up more sentries here, kind of like as like a miniature airlock, just in case they get in through our exterior wall. We still have some sort of protection while we're trying to fight off the enemy. So for this, we're going to use large metal plates. Oh, that looks so cool. I love it. Alright. Look at this. You just put the plates on the wall. So basically what we've done is we put metal plates here, large metal plates, put our sentries on there. That way, just in case the enemy was able to bust through this wall, which they shouldn't be able to, but let's say they do, they come into this room, I mean, of course, they'll probably only bust down 1 or 2 if they're using explosives. They'll focus most of them on just that 1 or 2. It won't all go at once. So they'll come in through a certain way, and then you have some sentries up here also protecting the outer edges of your wall. So this in itself could be a very strongly defended wall, which would help protect quite a bit. Alright, this is where I'm going to put the industrial generator right here. And then this should cover all of my sentries. And I also like to just put lights out here. It kind of gives like that I've spotted you kind of feel. Alright, cool. So basically this in here is going to be your safe haven. This is where you're going to want to put all your loot and put your stuff. Alright, so now I'm going to basically duplicate kind of what I've did on the front wall to the back wall. And I'll show you guys what that looks like here in a second. So that's the front portion of the base. Now I have set up the back set here. I didn't do much different, and I didn't really spend that much time on this portion of it because I knew that you guys had already seen that. There's no point in me re-showing you how to do that. But I did build a metal wall. It's got some holes here. On the outside this time instead of the fence, just to give a different look, different style. If you do put sentries out here like this, you'll want to put metal covering them up as much as possible. That way it's harder for enemies to shoot them out. And then in here you can put more security measures and stuff. Let's go ahead and put down a horde beacon on the ground just to kind of show the firepower that this base has, which I do think it's pretty cool. So as you can see, the zombies are spawning in. I mean, they're not even getting a chance. The cool thing is, you know, a lot of people build these cars where they put like planks on so they can raid bases. So if you're an enemy and you try to sneak around the side here, you're going to get picked by this guy. And if you build one of those cars, there's no way you're going to be able to build up onto the base because, oh, they shut off the thing. Just because of all of these sentries. These sentries on the top will also shoot out any like helicopters that come in. So you're really pretty well covered from this front angle. The sides that are weak are going to be here and here. This back in here is not protected very well, so you might throw in some guard tower type deal that have sentries in them. Those are going to be your weakest points. You do have these up here that people can just place C4s on, but hopefully if they break them, they'd fall through into a sentry pit, which you wouldn't think somebody would want to fall into a sentry pit. So I hope nobody would do that. Hawaii is up around the corner, coming soon, hopefully. So let me know in the comment section what you think about that, what you're excited for, what you want to see. And man, I guess with that being said, that's really today's base I got for you. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you can apply it and build something cool, guys. Keep on surviving, survivors.